A single miscalculated acceleration is enough to shake the lion's dominance on the savanna. In the wild, lions are among the most powerful predators, but they don't always hold the advantage. Even when encountering other predators, a moment of miscalculation can put a lion at a disadvantage. That's when seemingly absolute power begins to reveal its first limitations. Near water sources, encounters often unfold differently. A young lion might proactively approach and exert pressure, forcing the pack of wild dogs to quickly expand their formation. Thanks to their superior strength, lions are usually the ones who take the initiative to gain control. When a pack of wild dogs is eating their prey, a single unexpected charge from a lion is enough to force the entire pack to quickly abandon their meal. For lions, African wild dogs are direct competitors, so every encounter creates immense pressure for survival. When the dry season is prolonged, causing water and prey to become scarce, the competition between the two species becomes even more intense. When the lions suddenly accelerate, the pack of wild dogs immediately uses their agility to widen the gap before retreating to safety. Ultimately, both sides usually prioritize conserving energy. In Central Africa, the scimitar-horned antelope is one of the most formidable herbivores. An adult can weigh around 400 pounds and possess a pair of sharp horns over 55 inches long, making taking it down a formidable challenge. In the sweltering heat, the two young lions began to approach their target. Despite their lack of experience, hunger compelled them to take the risk. However, instead of fleeing, the antelope calmly stood firm, lowered its body, and pointed its horns toward its opponents. That composure quickly reversed the situation. Every time the lions tried to get closer, the antelope's horns rotated to block their attack. Measuring over 15 feet in length and weighing more than 1,000 pounds, crocodiles are masters of ambush underwater. Meanwhile, lions stand out for their strength, agility, and superior coordination when operating on land. At the boundary between land and water, lions and Nile crocodiles often meet in tense confrontations. When crocodiles leave the water to bask in the sun or compete for prey, the advantage gradually shifts to the lions. They deploy in formation, one lion at the front attracting the opponent, while the others circle around to the sides, trying to keep the crocodile away from the water's edge and block its return. The crocodile doesn't need to chase for too long. It simply patiently waits for an opportunity to bring the confrontation back to familiar waters. When food becomes scarce, lions must choose their tactics very carefully. They simultaneously approach from multiple directions to block the prey's escape route and force it to constantly change direction. Standing over 16 feet tall, giraffes have a very wide field of vision and can easily spot danger from a distance. Their long legs and kicking force, exceeding 2,000 pounds, make them one of the most formidable opponents for lions. Because taking down an adult animal carries too many risks, lions usually target young or weakened individuals. The encounter quickly turned into a test of endurance. While the lion tried every means to exploit any weakness, the mother deer relied on her stamina and protective instincts to fight back. On the savanna, even well-prepared hunts often have a very low success rate. On the vast savannas of Africa, lions are always considered the apex predators. However, even they must be wary when encountering rhinos, one of the most defensive animals on the continent. With a weight of more than 4,000 pounds, thick hide and sharp horn, an adult rhino is almost a living tank. The lions understand that relying on strength alone is not enough to defeat such opponents. After realizing that weakness, the lions quickly spread out, constantly moving around to observe and look for openings. They always maintained a safe distance, because just one sudden turn could wipe out any advantage. The confrontation between lions and rhinos is not just a test of strength, but also a battle of tactics and the ability to choose the right moment. African elephants are the largest land animals still living in the wild. An adult male can stand nearly 15 feet tall at the shoulder and weigh several thousand pounds. Despite their slow movement, these animals possess incredible memories, strong social bonds, and a powerful protective instinct for their kind. For lions, elephants are not a familiar hunting target. They only venture near when food is scarce, usually targeting baby elephants and waiting for the young individual to separate from the herd. Their powerful trunk becomes a tool for maintaining distance, both pushing and shoving to prevent predators from getting too close. At this time, testosterone levels surge, making them more aggressive and capable of charging at speeds of around 45 miles per hour. In just a few seconds, the situation could change completely. Faced with the enormous size, superior strength, and unity of the elephant herd, the lions quickly understood that retreating was the wisest decision. Cheetahs are considered a symbol of speed. Their slender bodies, long legs, and flexible spines allow them to accelerate to speeds of around 80 miles per hour during short chases. At that very moment, the lions began to assert their advantage. Intrigued by the movements around the carcass, they silently crept closer through the tall grass. The lion's purpose wasn't always to attack. Simply creating enough pressure was enough to force the cheetah to retreat. Faced with superior strength, the cheetah usually chose to retreat. Nature has never granted absolute victory to any single species. Even the lion, a symbol of strength on the savanna, sometimes pays the price for a wrong decision or a moment of hesitation. In the wild, survival belongs not only to the strongest, but also to those who adapt, choose the right moment, and avoid mistakes that could change the entire course of events.